Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. Alright. Oh, I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready. So I forgot I had these ornaments. And I like these better. These are a better size. I'm going to paint actual Christmas ornaments because, duh, why wasn't I doing that before? I don't know if I want to show face. If I show you my face, you can't see the work. It's a whole thing. So I think I'll probably paint backgrounds first. Or maybe I should just paint the whole thing. Probably should paint the whole thing. Oh, that's why you need green. Ugh, evergreens. Yes. I'm painting winter scenes. I know it's time to be thinking about Halloween, but you got to get to the crafters early. That's what I always used to say when I worked at a craft store. So let people know that it's not all about you and what you're ready for. Because I'm trying to sell Christmas ornaments in about roughly 9 days, 9-ish days, maybe 10 days. I don't know. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Sort of copying some of the other ones I've done before. Just like ideas. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know about you, bitch. I hope the fuck you do. This has been in my head ever since Elizabeth, my friend, sang it completely out of nowhere. It just cracked me up. Wonder if I want. Yeah, I do. Sorry. Let me get my other beat. Okay. Need like dark blue backgrounds instead of light blue. It's always better. It makes it pop. We'll see. I mean, I could always paint over it. Bitch, I hope the fuck you do. I don't know about you. Might make some Hanukkah ones. There's a little bit of a Jewish community down in that area. We'll see. I don't know the first thing about. I know how to do a Star of David, but I'm not Jewish. I don't know what I should be painting. I guess I could always Google it. Trying to get some people in here. Nothing big deal. Try those. Where was I? There. I don't even know if he's home. We'll find out. Let's see if she's there. There's somebody else I was going to invite. Oh, yeah, Max. Let's see if I can get them in here. Oh, I don't know about you. I don't know if you're. There's a lot of people I still need to ask to sub, but I'm not really sure if they will. You know how that goes. All right, so I'm just going to paint some backgrounds for starters. These are all wintry themes. Let's see what we can do here. Let's do a purple sky. Or maybe, oh, I know what I should do. I know what to do. At least I know what I would buy. Sometimes people surprise me. They don't buy what I think they're going to buy, or sometimes they buy things that I'm like, nobody's going to buy this. So that's why it's important to have a variety of things, not just stuff that you think will sell. Because people are strange. Let me tell you, things that I've sold, I'm like, what? You like that? But I mean, I'm grateful. I am. I'm going to create like a little gradient in the background. I'm going to do that with warmer colors also, I think. Because sometimes there's a sunset in the snow. You never know. Guess I'll send it to. I feel so weird sending it to these people. I'll put it there. And I want to send it to, I'll send it to Becca. I'll send it to, you won't know how to do it, and I don't really want him in there. That one, I'll send to Calissa. I would send it to Brandon, but I don't know if he'll come. He must know that I told him I was going to go live, so it's just a matter of waiting. Let's see, but I was going to send it to one more person. Who was it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Carly. All right, I might send to Brandon a little bit later, but he knows he can come in. Look, bounce back. Something bounce back. Was it that one? No. Oh, okay. Well, what else? All right. Try to go in here and try to monitor my chat if at all possible. So yeah, I'm doing a gradient. RachelSnap.com, that's okay. All right. So just focus on my painting because one day somebody's going to watch this and be like, why am I watching this person just play on their phone? I don't know about you, bitch. I hope the fuck you do. Nice. I like it. I want to do the same thing with warm colors, even though it's for winter scenes, but I think it'll look nice for like a sunset or something. So let's do it. Let's do it to it. What a. I need orange. So I would ordinarily use my red. I already have pink. Oof. I might just use pink instead of red, but it's good to have red on hand. You know? So should I have it? Yeah, it should be in reverse. It should always be in reverse because the sun, because the blue sky. Oh, what did I get on my shirt already? Man, I am very accident prone. Ask Sarah. Sarah would know. At her poor dining room table. But I did fix, I think, all of it. If I didn't, I do apologize. Tell them to, why not? They don't know how to come in. They don't understand YouTube. It's fine. It's all good. I wish I could have music playing without, if YouTube would be upset with me though. There's all these little extra steps that YouTube takes to monitor your account, and I'm learning. I'm just still learning all of them. Doing gradients as backgrounds. I think those will go over pretty well. And if not, oh well, screw them. I want to finish at least, I think my goal is 5 to finish tonight. And I think I'm going to stream for about 3 hours. I'll try. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. I should be able to. So I'm going to stream for about 8 hours. My God. I'm streaming for about 3 hours, and my goal is to finish 5. And the challenge is a feline might come around like so. Maya's here. Yeah, I know. You're a kitty. She's rubbing up against my computer, saying hello to everybody, even though nobody's here yet. But she knows people will watch later, don't ya? Could you be good today? I want to meet my goal. Yeah, I do. Now nobody can see because your big butt's in the way. Nobody has to see your furry butt. Nobody has to see that. All right. You can sit here and stare at me. I don't mind. Hello, Angela. I just saw you pop up. I'm glad you're here. Right in time to see Maya's butt. I'm sorry, B-U-T-T. Maya just knocked off one of my paint tubes off the table. That's how she feels about my painting, I guess. I invited a few more people, and some people I invited are not going to come, and some people I kind of hope don't come. I didn't invite them though, but and I didn't invite Brandon yet, but I think he knows he can come if he wants to. He might be having dinner. I mean, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. It's just if I know somebody personally, we'll see. I am here to entertain. Yeah, just forget I said that. I will explain later. I like the gradients. I think the gradients are going to go over well. And I also painted that one. I think my goal is to finish 5. And these ones that I ordered from Amazon, they're much better size. They're bigger and like more round than the other ones. So I appreciate that. It's cool. I might be able to actually get something done without having to fumble around. And I don't know what the word is. Just better. Right, Maya? Right? Yeah. All right. I'm trying to look for a little bit of inspiration in terms of, I really don't have that many winter paintings. That's unfortunate. I should get some. Well, I have 3. That's okay. Let me see if I can do something. Let me do a complete rainbow from top to bottom. Because I did that for another painting and it worked out pretty well. So the other ones I got from Amazon. I pretty much live on Amazon right now. I need to get that Amazon credit card because it's the only thing that I would benefit from right now. Although I did use my Kohl's charge today. Yay me. I never use my Kohl's charge for anything. And it come with like twine already. So like I bought some separate because I knew that the ones I bought at the thrift store didn't come with twine. But this box came with it already. So that's cool. I get to not use my baker's twine. That probably won't really hold up very well. All right. I guess I'll invite one more person just for the numbers, the numbers. But I really appreciate that Angela consistently stops by. You my buddy. Good little support. I appreciate it. Thank you for leaving, Maya. I appreciate that too. I love you. but you're in the way sometimes. It'd be cool if you could stop by the fair, but I understand why you wouldn't be able to. But it's gonna be a blast. I hope. I know where we're located. We're kind of located right next to the toilets, which is interesting. I never really get a good table at this fair. Um, I requested a decent location, and I think I got an okay location. We're next to some kids' play areas. We're kind of in the middle of everything, but it is pretty much next to the toilet. But I guess everybody's got to go sometime, and while they will go, I guess they'll walk by our table. Hopefully, that'll work out for us. We are wedged in between two people, though, so I hope we have enough space. One of them is like a dance academy, so maybe they won't need as much space. I don't know. I just don't want to take up all their space. Like the dance academy is probably just like, why would you pay that much money to, I guess, I don't know. If you're not selling art, I don't understand, but I guess they kind of are. Who am I to judge? Because it was about $200 for a table for a vendor. I guess they're not really vending. Maybe it was cheaper for them, or maybe it was more expensive. I don't know. Yeah, I hope so too. Oh. I mean, I hope it doesn't, that would be important. Hopefully it's like an enclosed area and not like porta potties, but I don't know. We'll see. I can't remember because I've never used the bathroom at that festival. I guess it's convenient. Hey, how are you, Bill? I'm just painting some ornaments today. I'm getting ready for a craft fair that I'm vending at on October 15th. It's going to be in Wheaton, Maryland. It's called the Wheaton Arts Parade and Festival. I think I should put a link in my bio. I don't know if I've done that yet, but it is on at least one of my bios on Instagram, I think. Sounds good. I can't remember, what do you do for a living? Let me see. Okay. Hold on one more. All right, I invited Brandon. Oh, nice. Cool. I used to do stuff like that. Right now I'm a full-time artist, which is fine by me. Like at least until the end of the year. I just need to get my act together. Art is very important to me, so I want to do as much of it as I possibly can. So I'm selling. Oh, okay, cool. System administrator. That sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'm just focusing on what I used to call my side hustle. It's like my full time now, and making shoes. I always get a lot of orders for the holidays anyway, so it's gonna happen. Hopefully, we shall see. Hold on, one more person. Let me see. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in. You're welcome to hang out as long as you want. I'm just my goal to paint for this one is for this stream. I'm going to try and stream for 3 hours. I say try like I have something to do tomorrow, but I don't. So I'm going to try and stream for 3 hours. I might get tired. I guess that's a good point. But and I'm going to try and get at least 5 ornaments done, and that's front and back. So currently I'm just painting one side. Got to let it dry and then paint the other side. I've done 4 already, so that's pretty good. But I still need to paint the other side. All right, so And then my cat sometimes walks around. She just jumped on the table, so I have a feeling she's coming into the shot eventually if she is so inclined. Yeah, I can see you. Look at you. Everybody, this is Maya. She's a ham. She can't stand it when I leave her out of my life if I'm doing something. It is hard to break out. One of my friends is doing gaming on YouTube right now, and he only has like he's getting there, but yeah, it's really hard to attract the right kind of audience, I think, for gaming. Maya has come to say hi. Would you turn around so everybody can see your pretty face? She's like, no, I will not. How dare you even suggest that? I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to do like a 3-toned gradient. I guess maybe not everybody's into the gradients, but I am, so I think it's more fun to paint gradients than it is to paint just straight backgrounds, so it is hard to do gaming. Yeah, it's really hard. But he's working on it. He'll get there. He already met some people that are at least one person that's like he didn't know before. Now he's a regular to his stream, and I think that's a pretty good starting point. I try to support it, even though I have no idea what he's doing. I mean, I've learned a little bit, but not everything. What kind of game do you play? Hi, Mandy. Yay! What are you making candles? I still have the candles, the California raisin one somewhere. I love it. It's a nice little statement piece for anybody that remembers California raisins, which I didn't think anybody did. I loved those things when I was a kid. Oh, okay. Ooh, resin trays, nice. Brandon got a 3D printer, and we're sort of going into business together. And he's like consulting me, and I'm consulting him, and he's going to sell at my table on the 15th also, so it'll be fun. Yeah, I love the California raisins. Oh, shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to get some red. Oh, nice. Wow. That seems ambitious. You're doing a lot. Oh. We're going to play as Diablo 2, I believe. Oh, nice. Well, when next time you guys go streaming, I would love to check it out. Support you in any way I can. I know just from experience that just having somebody in here to watch your stream is enough to attract more people to watch your stream. So even if I have no idea what you're doing, I'm happy to support your stream. I'm not on Twitch. I was thinking about getting on Twitch, but I'm not positive. Somebody text me. Hang on. Oh my God, that's so cool. Wow. Anyway, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Just got a text from my business partner, I guess. I mean, I sang all those songs when I was a kid, and I didn't know that they were old songs, and it's humbling because I remember when Guitar Hero came out, and like my little cousins who are like 10 years younger than me were like, we thought it was just songs that they made up for Guitar Hero. I was like, oh my God. So I know better now. Don't worry. I don't know what Red Dead's about. Yeah, I know. I think I'll go on cam. Maybe I mean you can see my face if you want to. But it's just that if you see my face, then you can't really see the product. You can see my eyes, like what's going on. But for the most part, I don't think I intend to show my face on this channel that much. It's not for like privacy reasons. I just don't like to. Sometimes I'm not wearing makeup. Sometimes I'm just doing what I want to do and just want to show off the artwork. That's pretty much the entire reason. Face for radio. That's funny. I don't have a voice for radio. I know that much. Um, and so it took me a long time to get used to my voice, but I think now I'm okay with it more or less. I just know I have a soft-spoken voice. Can I help you? Can you not sniff my paint? If you stick your nose in here, you're going to have a colorful nose, and no, you're not going to like it. See? Hope she doesn't swish her tail in my paint. I just got all the paint out of her tail last weekend. Or last week. Because last weekend I was not home. Oh, okay. Cool. Western. Well, I did my goal of 5. Let me do the other side of my goal of 5. This one I just did. This one I did not do gradient. I don't think everybody's into gradient. So Maya, honestly, she's like getting into my box of stuff. Just being a cat. You're such a cat. I finally got my Wi-Fi fixed, and I'm happy I got it fixed in time because if you don't know, I stream every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, or at least that's what my plan is. And I can actually do more, but I want to be consistent with Wednesday evening streams at least. So I got it fixed yesterday, and I was like, yes, now I can actually stream again. And it won't all be ornaments, but sometimes it'll be shoes, sometimes it'll be whatever else I'm commissioned to do. If you would like to commission me, you're more than welcome to send me a message or either here or on Etsy. Etsy is probably where I would see it the quickest, actually, because Etsy makes sure that I see messages from customers. They're like, oh no, you have to pay attention to these customers. So I do. And I actually have a pretty close 5-star rating for customer service. So hey, I would love to do business. I was thinking I either need to clean off a pair of shoes that I already have and that I've worn, or I need to paint a new pair of shoes just to have on display at the table, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet or not. I hate to waste the shoes, but obviously it would be my shoe size, something that I would wear, unless somebody else wanted to get in on that. No worries, Bill. I got your message. I appreciate you stopping by at least whenever you can. No problem. I appreciate everybody stopping by today. That was a pretty good turnout. I'm so excited. It's not fun when I'm just talking to myself. Although it is kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. I crack myself up all the time. Okay, no problem. Have a great day. Or evening or whatever you want to say about it. Hey, Mandy, do you like Taylor Swift? You don't strike me as the person who would, but I thought I would ask anyway because I have a ticket available for the movie. If you wanted to go. It's on Friday the 13th of October at the Regal Majestic. And the only reason I bought two is because I was so sure that I was ahead of the game because the person I was going to go with was like only ever sleeps until like noon. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to buy this now because Regal sent me a thing. And I mean, I'm sure I could sell it, but just saying, if you want to go to that sort of concert, I have an extra ticket, no charge. Wow. Welcome, everybody. I'm painting some ornaments today. They're winter themed ones because I mean, why would I paint anything else? Like last time I was painting ornaments, I did paint different themes, and I guess it's good to have a variety. But I was just like, oh yeah, Christmas ornaments. Why didn't I think of that? I did think of it. I thought it was too early, and I don't know. But of course, it's never too early. You got to get to the crafters early, so. So that's one, front and back. I don't really care if it doesn't look exactly the same as front and back. That's fine. This is going to be my second front and back. Oh, see through. Break on through to the other side. I've never worked with resin before. I've kind of always been curious, but I also just I'm in this Facebook group that's called Put Down the Resin and Walk Away. And because there's all kinds of people that just have no idea what they're doing and they put the weirdest things in resin. And I don't want to be one of those people. So, but I'm sure if you know what you're doing, then you can make something really beautiful. Doing gradient sunsets. Sunsets in the snow are pretty. Hopefully other people will agree. I think they will. Most people buy my sunset paintings and they're so easy to do. Oh, okay. Got it. Got your message, Mandy. I would love to actually go to your house sometime and see you do it. If you would have me and we can hang out, have lunch, whatever. Because I don't, and you can come over here, but you know I have a cat, so it's up to you. But I don't know. I would just like to see a demo without me trying to figure it all out. Although I don't really know what I would put in resin right now, so I suppose it's a moot point. Anyway, either way, I would love to see your finished product once you're done. I'm still searching for one more craft fair this winter. I'm not too picky, but I'm a little picky. I would prefer it to be indoors if at all possible. If not, I guess I'll go buy a tent and dress warmly. But and I'd also prefer the vendor fee to be less than $300. That's like my main problem with the chic events down at the Veterans Plaza. That's like way too expensive for what they provide. Like they provide nothing, and that is their fee. And I'm like, are you out of your mind? Not even Wheaton Arts costs that much. Some people think it's worth it, but not that one. That one's not worth it at all. So take it from me. Also worked it last year and it was awful. So that's how I know firsthand. It rained. The tent I tried to put up was too low to the ground. I probably just didn't have it all the way up, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. It was a disaster. So none of that. Not again. Not if I can help it. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay investing a little bit. It's just sometimes you won't get it back. And especially if it rains, you can't control the weather. And if it rains, you're out. Like it just, people do not want to go shopping in the rain. It just doesn't happen. So that's why I like indoor events really, but it's okay. Wheaton Arts provides a tent for you. So for what they charge, I think it's actually kind of worth it because I don't have to put up a tent. And, they also provide a table and some chairs. So I think for what they do, like it's all about the arts. So I do like to support them. So that's what I'm doing this year so far. Hopefully I'll make enough. We'll see. I bought like a giant cage. No, I like somebody just asked me if I put like somebody on text is listening and they've asked me if I put together my giant cage thing and I have not done that yet. I did put together my sticker rack. Would you like to see my sticker rack? Let me see. It's okay. I'll get it later. Hold on. Ugh. That's my sticker rack. It spins. I know it's unfinished wood and I was going to paint it or stain it, but I'm not going to do it now. Forget it. I have too much stuff to do. And now, oh God, I'm not going to knock my chair over. Oh God, that would be embarrassing. All right. Now I have to sit back down. Okay. Hope you guys could see it because I didn't look. But yeah, it's this unfinished wood thing that is I just saw it on my playback. So yeah. It spins. That was not as hard to put it back together as I thought it was going to be. I wrestled with it a little bit, but I got it. So the cage thing is really tall and it's to hang my canvas paintings on, but I'm just not entirely sure that it'll fit in the car. And if it doesn't fit in the car, I don't know if it's really that big of a loss. It's unfortunate that I bought it already, but most of my paintings are really small. I know like when you're doing craft fairs, it's important to do things vertically on the table so people can walk by and see it right away. If you like, because the first time I did it, everything was lying flat and it was harder to, when people were walking by, they're like, ooh, let me stop and see what this is. So that's why I bought this giant vertical cage. And if anybody is local and has a truck or a very large car or knows somebody that does, I would love to get some help. But at the moment, I think I'll be okay. We'll be okay. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Ooh. Hold on a second. It's really cool, Mandy. I love them. I like the retro theme you do. That's like probably one of my favorite things about that stuff because I like that's one of things that I gravitate towards is all the 90s Nickelodeon 90s nostalgia, so and 80s and 90s, all that. So that's pretty cool. All right. So I've done 3 back and fronts. Let's do this one because there's not as many colors. It is dry, right? Yeah, more or less. Is it purple on top? Yes. Sometimes I forget. My cat is being so good. She's sitting on the chair, just relaxing. I know people like to see her, but I appreciate being able to do my art as well. I was thinking I have Crayola finger paints and I've never used them and I don't even really need them. So, but if I want to use them, I could maybe I could try the cat painting thing again. Finger paints are thinner. I would need the special paper though, but like I could put a piece of paper over top, like Jim suggested, because she just didn't like the squishiness on her feet. So I could try it, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, I guess it'll be a fun little fail video for everybody. I'm trying to downsize my Crayola collection. It's going okay. I mean, I might have bought some more today, but I took out a whole bunch, and I'm going to give it to Brandon's nieces and nephew. Oh, hi, Justin. I can't hear you because you're not in chat, but Sarah told me you are watching, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and subscribing and all that. I couldn't, for the record, as I just realized I said something stupid. I wouldn't be able to hear you if you were in chat. I could read what you're saying. I'm sorry. I say stupid things all the time. It's just my nature. So yeah, my goal is 5 ornaments. I have more I could do if it goes well, but I want to do at least 5 and stream for at least 3 hours. So woohoo! See how this goes. All right. Back, front. It's going well. I just need to clean off my brush a little bit. I guess I need to make some Hanukkah ones too. Does anybody hang up Hanukkah ornaments? I don't know. I'm not Jewish. I'm really sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But I guess I'll do it just for the inclusivity. And I need some more pink already. Already will I get a little bit more? There we go. Walking in a winter wonderland. I'm so weird because I worked in retail so many times, or so long. I worked in retail for about almost 10 years. And I also did a craft store retail. So in craft stores, you got to get there, they're always a little bit of a season ahead. And since that experience, I'm always a season ahead. So as soon as October 1st hit, I'm like, well, it's time to start prepping for Christmas. And that's exactly what all the stores are doing right now. You can tell. When I went to Kohl's, they were setting up all their little stocking stuffers and gifts. And people are like, why is it so early? It's only October. And it's because we already did the spooky season. They already set their October stuff. They're not going to get any more for the rest of October. That's it. So if you want some Halloween, you better hurry up. Also, Thanksgiving. This is actually the exact time that you should be shopping for Thanksgiving. I preach this to everybody I know now because when I worked at AC Moore, customers were really freaking angry because we didn't have enough Thanksgiving merchandise. And well, what did you expect? It's Christmas is coming. We're not going to get any more. They send out Thanksgiving and Halloween together. So hurry up, go grab it. If you need anything, go. Bye, Sarah. Thank you for coming. Sorry, nobody can see that message. She just she doesn't have a YouTube account, so she can't really comment, but that's okay. I am happy that she came to watch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did I do? Yeah, I did the light green first. Just let me actually, because green and yellow tend to mix way too well. Got some water on my phone. almost to 1 hour. Snow scenes don't really take very long to paint, so I might end up doing my goal way ahead of schedule, and if I do, then I'll just make more. It's fine with me. I'll actually go back and work on the other ones. Well, I don't know if I'm going to finish them all, honestly. Some of them I'm not really very happy with the drawings and everything. So the Staples in Germantown is still not done with my business cards, which is ridiculous. It's supposed to be a same-day pickup. I realized I ordered them late last night. I placed the order around 3 or 4. So that's why I was kind of giving them the benefit of the doubt. But come on now, if they're not done by tomorrow, I am going to ask to speak to the manager. I hate to be that person, but come on. The one in Rockville never has any problem. I really should have ordered from Rockville. I just happened to be in Germantown at the time, so I thought I could swing by and grab them, but apparently not. Apparently that's not how that works. I put my YouTube on that one, those new business cards, and put my TikTok on it. It's going to be fun. But everything else is pretty much the same. I just wanted to make sure people could find me on the extension of my social media that's happened since the last time I did a craft fair. I wasn't happy with the yellow. I thought it was too orange, so I tried to put more yellow in there. And now I have to go over the entire rainbow. Reading rainbow. I know. I don't want to have a Karen phase. It's really not in my nature, considering I worked retail for so long. But if you advertise same day pickup, like there's only 2 people over there. Okay, so here's no more benefit of the doubt. They looked really stressed. I asked them if they could expedite the process today. I did not ask them yesterday, but I was like, maybe an hour. I'll come back. I have some shopping to do, and they're like, well, we can't do it in an hour because there's 2 orders ahead of you. Okay, well, yeah, but you said it was going to be same day pickup. So hire more people, figure it out. I don't know. I know that's like a really big ask considering, but they could at least apologize. They didn't even apologize. I apologized consistently when I worked retail. It was like everything. I was just like, oh, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And they just didn't even I don't even care if they mean it. I just wanted them to say something like along the lines of I'm sorry, because that's their job. That's what you do in customer service. But apparently that wasn't in their vocabulary today. She also made this poor young guy come and talk to me. There's an older woman who was doing all the orders, and there was this young guy who was handling all the customer service. And I heard her talking to him. He came over to her and asked if we could do this, my order faster. And she's like, well, she has 2 orders ahead of her. And I heard her, he just didn't tell me until later. And I was just like, and I acted like I was super understanding because that's also my nature. But come on, lady, really? Is that how you handle things? You just let your little lackey do it for you? Hated when that happened when I was in retail. God, that was annoying. Why do I have to handle it? Why can't you tell him? You're the one who gave me the information. Why don't you go tell him? But, oh well. I'll just know better for next time. Only Rockville, never Germantown again. We got good service when we bought the chair, but I guess that's different than the copy and print center. Painting a little tree. It's just a little stub right now, but I'm painting a tree. I'm gonna put snowflakes in the background. Why not? And I also want to do some silhouettes because for some reason people buy silhouettes a lot. And silhouettes are so easy to do. Okay. I don't know about you, bitch. I hope the fuck you do. I can't get that out of my head. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I have it saved on the Staples website, so I know what it's supposed to look like. So, like, if they mess it up, I guess I could technically get a refund. Maybe not from them, but from corporate, which is that's another Karen thing to do. But I mean, it's like $25 or 500. I don't know. I think they could do better. I guess I'll call them tomorrow before I go out there because I don't want to be disappointed again and have to go back to Kohl's and buy more Crayola stuff. That would just be a drain on my finances. I was very good today. I showed incredible restraint. I am very proud of myself. However, I know exactly what I want. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I know, like, I was just thinking the hole's up here, so therefore the tree's kind of slanted, but it looks like it's on a hill, so maybe it's not that bad. Um, I know what I want for Christmas. I have a whole bunch of lists of things people can get me for Christmas, and it's all from Kohl's. Enjoy. And then I want a bookcase. I already asked my parents for a bookcase. Two of them, actually. The ones I saw at Sarah's house. Yeah, that's not bad that it's on a slant because it's on a hill. So just little things, you know? Let me get a tinier brush. One time I remember I did not apologize to a customer when I was working in one of my very brief moment working as a manager on duty at AC Moore. And it was because I was trying to defend the person that they were complaining about. Angela would know. But anyway, and also I just feel like people should defend the retail employees sometimes. But anyway, because I didn't say sorry, because I was I don't know what I was saying, but the customer's like, it sounds like you're on her side. Like it sounds like you know, you're defending your employee. I'm like, yes. Sorry, is that wrong? She's like, there are other places I could shop, and I'm like, I think you already do. Like, this isn't like a mom and pop store. You can go wherever you please. I do not miss retail. Trees. People are like, I can go to Michael's. It's right up the street. I'm like, yeah, I think you were planning on doing that anyway, because everybody who crafts goes to all of them. I mean, that's just consumerism. But anyway, I'm babbling. I don't know what to say. When I don't know what to say, I say the weirdest things, honestly. But and I can't handle the fact there's only two trees in here, and maybe I should be able to handle it, but I need one more object because I can't. I think I've told somebody this before that I have this thing about odd numbered objects in art compositions. I think it makes it better, and when it's an even number, it drives me absolutely nuts. So it is kind of on the slant, but I guess it's okay. I don't know. I could always do something different on the back. Maybe I should do like a little snowman or something. That's a good idea. Because I didn't really want to do another tree. Man, they are on a slant. Can't decide. I think I might not like that. I think I might have to paint over that. Unfortunate. At first I was like, oh, it's on a hill, it's not a big deal. But then when they're both like slanted, that's not a good thing. That one I think I can keep, but this small one I think I need to paint over. Oh yeah, Brandon's probably like playing League of Legends tonight. That makes sense. I remember he said he was going to do that. No worries. Okay, so because that's on a slant, I'm going to make this one straight up and down. I have to have that dry though first. So I guess I'll start with another ornament. Hopefully pay attention to where the hole is. Huh, that's what she said. All right. So this one, yes, on YouTube. All right, so this one, I guess I could make it. Everybody likes the. Yeah, I'm gonna do a silhouette on this one. I need black? Duh. Where did I put my black? Here's some. All right, so I would like it to be like wintry trees or something, just like branches sticking out. Or I could do no, the holes up here, so I could do like okay, I can do that. Let's do that. So I make trees just when I do silhouette trees, it's a lot of little lines, and they end at a point basically. I suppose I can do a silhouette tutorial. That's not hard at all. One day, let me put. Maybe I don't like this. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. All right, we've been streaming for an hour. 2 hours to go. Trying to get this right, but I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. Some people like stuff like this, so maybe. That's there. All right, so I'm doing a little silhouette trees. So actually, that's a really good question. The reason why I like the fabric paint is because it dries with a sealer. That would be like, I think that's the main reason, the main thing that's different from the regular acrylic paint on non-fabric items. However, it is like the ones that are like Liquitex, the colors tend to be I don't know, they just have more of a variety in terms of color. It's cheaper. But yeah, you definitely have to. This one, like the fabric paint is like thicker also, so I don't have to use as many coats, and that's usually why. And I just like to use that paint as I have it. But yeah, it's really, there's not that much of a difference. Yeah, fabric paint works on more things than you think. Like that, I've actually told people that they're like, really, it would work on this surface? I'm like, yes, it's not like a ghost or something. I don't know. It's not like resistant to other surfaces, but I can understand where people would get that idea. So yeah, a little silhouette tree in a sunset. Glad I pulled it off because I almost thought I couldn't do it. Because it was weird because it was like on a rounded edge, so I couldn't figure out where the bottom was, but I figured it out. Sorry, I'm looking back for this reference, sort of, for another painting I did before. But yeah, I use fabric paint for just about everything. Only time I wouldn't use it probably is like on paper. I wouldn't use acrylic on paper either. I would use probably watercolor. craft paints, anything that's really thin. So I guess it just like it lets you paint right away without all the extra steps of like gessoing and using the gloss medium and all that jazz. But if you want to be like do a really good, like really, I don't know, very professional painting, I would probably just go with the regular acrylics. Liquitex is my acrylic of choice. People try to tell me that other paints are top of the line. No, Liquitex is. I'm sorry. Not really a big fan of this tree, but hopefully I can fix it. Oh, and I'm going to live stream the festival on TikTok. Unfortunately, I cannot do it on YouTube because I still can't figure out how to stream live from my mobile phone. But and I feel like it's just a matter of getting my account approved, I guess. So I started one step process about it today, and hopefully it'll work itself out. But anyway, I am going to do it on TikTok, so I'll record, and then I'll record just a video of uh, the entire experience working as a vendor and the parade and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Yeah, I guess it does. It is all this paint on the palette is still usable. It takes like half a day, maybe 6 hours or so. That's not half a day, Susan. But like I would say maybe about 6 hours for it to dry fully on this palette. I could still like poke a hole in some of it, and even though there's like a thin layer of the dry on top, it doesn't dry as fast. I think it's probably because it's thicker paint, but I could be wrong. I don't know the science. I just know I like it. I don't know the science, but I know what I like. Yay! Thank you. I tend to get a lot of viewers on TikTok generally. I think it's just because of the way it's set up. Because you can just be scrolling and suddenly you're in somebody's live, and it's up to you to make sure that they stay to watch. And if they don't, well, fuck them. I'm just kidding. I'm so tired of that one song that they're using on TikTok. It's "Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for." And they're all for cats. I can't use it because Maya's a girl. I guess I could use it, but I'm not going to do it. It's just all over the place. I'm tired of it. I don't know, honestly. But I don't know why anybody's hesitant to get an account on TikTok. It's fun. It's a really fun place. But I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. I guess what I like most about TikTok is it's a little bit more inclusive than YouTube. YouTube doesn't want you to. They really monitor the filters. They really filter out the chat, and it's harder to find people. Like I can tag as many. I didn't actually tag this live, but I can tag things, and people might find me. But it's not like it doesn't. I don't think it goes on somebody's For You page like it does on TikTok, or like the algorithm is a little stranger on YouTube than it does on TikTok. So I think TikTok is a little bit more user friendly, but at the same time, I do still want to continue to use YouTube because I like to make actual videos too, not just little shorts. So, whatever. I'll be on both places at once. Tree silhouettes, and I guess I'll do like some birds in the background or something. Hate to do little M birds. I want to do it like a little bit better than M birds, like a tiny bit better. I think this will never sell, but then people surprise me. They want to buy these things. All right, one side of that one is done. So let's go back to this tree. It's still a little tiny bit wet right there, but I think I can still paint over it. So that tree is on a slant, but it's on a hill, so it's okay. So I'll put, nobody can see anything. So that tree is on a slant, but I feel like it's okay because it's on a hill. So I'll put this tree kind of straight up and down. That's my plan anyway. Hopefully I remember what straight up and down is. I'm slightly dyslexic in most cases. I should do the lighter green for the background. Maybe I can always paint over it. Look at this. Look at my son. Stop singing it, Susan. Stop. Sing something else. I hate that. So annoying. Every time I scroll, it's just another one of those songs. All right, it's a little bit better. I saw something at Staples that I wanted that was Crayola also, but I absolutely did not need that, so I did not buy it. It's for teachers. It's like a thing for your bulletin board, but it looked like a crayon box, and I loved it. But I need to downsize for real because it's ridiculous. Unless Crayola starts giving me money for making videos and promoting them, I think I should really scale back a little bit. And Crayola, for the record, you are more than welcome to do that. And I would be more than happy to participate. So that's a little bit better. Not as much on a slant. Yeah, it does. I don't know where it's from, actually. But yeah, they're using it on their pets and like showing how derpy their pets are. And I get it. It's funny, but I've tried enough. So I'm going to put little snowflakes in the back. Not just the dots, but I'm also going to do the actual snowflake when I can. I'll do this dots first. Yeah, please. I would love it. I think my friend who knows people at Crayola, she just went to their not their toy fair, but a toy fair that happens every year in New York. And I'm so jealous. The only reason she got to go is because she makes YouTube videos that are Crayola, like, I don't know if they're Crayola sponsored or just because she has a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, but that's why she got to go, is because she has a big following. And I'm just like, I'm so jealous. Please take me with you. I've wanted to go to a toy fair my entire life just to see the stuff. And like, she knows all these things that are coming out that, or haven't been released yet, like a new set of crayons, and I'm so excited. Yeah, she got invited. She got invited because she knew the right people and because she has enough of enough subscribers on YouTube. So I am jealous, but maybe someday it will be my turn. Maybe. If you guys want to follow her name is Jenny. She does Jenny's, I think it's called Jenny's Crayon Collection. So she does some great stuff. Just shows off her collection, and it's fun to watch. She got started for mostly the same reason I got started, which is like I have them somewhere. Hang on. Oh, my silver swirls. These are completely limited edition. They were from the 90s. I think they stopped making them because there's some metal in there or something. But I loved these as a kid, and I just recently obtained a 16 pack too. But I have 2 of the 8 packs and 1 16 pack. Never used. I can't bring myself to use it. I want to, but I just can't do it right now. But maybe someday. But yeah, I remember I loved those, and when they stopped making them, I'm like, wait. So that's how Jenny got started, and I didn't get started that early. I got started because I started working at a craft store, and I was just like, look how cool this stuff is. I want it all. I always liked it, but it definitely intensified when I got a discount to get that stuff. That's not something I'm extremely proud of, but it happens. But anyway, I like the community of people who collect, and I love Crayola in general. Yeah, I could. I might still, I don't know, but I just don't feel like when people come here, they think I'm nuts. They're just like, oh wow, I'm glad you warned me that you like Crayola. I always warn them. So I don't know, I know history of the crayons and everything. I guess I could research it some more, but I don't know what I would say every time. I guess I could. I mean, I have enough to open a museum in here right now. But like I said, I'm giving a whole bunch to Brandon's Brandon's nieces and nephew tomorrow. Brandon's not gonna be happy. He always is like, they don't need that. But I bought 3 new things, so I have to take some out. That's the rule. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. Trying to be better. Downsize a little bit. I just put a snowman in there. I'm gonna make the details on the snowman. Yeah, I have done that before. I just don't. I don't want to upset them. I don't want them to think I'm like stealing their ideas. That's not what I want to do. I just hopefully they will appreciate that I'm a fan and not think that I'm trying to take their design and run away. That's not I just love them. But I've made Crayola shoes, and I made a Crayola themed. I didn't, with the wavy. Is Crayola to me if the let me explain. This is hard to explain. Okay, I'll just grab silver swirls again. You see how it's like wavy at the tips instead of just like straight across? That's to me is Crayola. So anyway, I did that on a bag, and I actually sold that online. Somebody I don't even know. So I was just like, oh, really? Somebody else likes this stuff besides me. That's weird. Or it could have been a teacher or just somebody who liked that color. I don't know, but I was happy to sell it. I wonder if Crayola has a patent on that wavy part of their wrappers. I don't know. Not a patent, but a license, I guess. It's good to find out. I have looked into like collaborating, but I don't sell enough, and I don't make enough. I just kind of wanted to use their license without getting in trouble, I guess. But I don't think that they would let me because I can't sell enough, and that's why they want to do collaborations, But I love them all the same. But anyway, I could still make Crayola-based art, and Jenny and I were talking about doing a collaboration between our channels, so it could happen. I wouldn't mind. I would definitely be all about that. All right. For this next one, I think I want to get a reference. I will be right back. back. So I got a couple of reference paintings. These are both paintings that I did myself. There's that one and that one, and I'm going to sell them both at the fair this year. But I wanted this one. I want to try and do this design on this rainbow pattern. Oh, I would love to do that collab. I hope it does happen. That would make me so, so happy. I'm always happy when I get to do stuff about Crayola. I wrote on our blog at least once about my thing with the dandelion crayon, that when I found the box too early. And that was nice. That was a good opportunity. I just had I was a guest blogger, I suppose. Thank you. I like them too. I did it for fun last year when I was trying to do like random paintings for people as gifts, and those are just the two I didn't give away. So I'll sell them. Why not? There was a point last year that I was just like obsessed with painting winter paintings. Could not stop. It was fun. And now it's going to pay off because people will hopefully buy it. But doing a river is not very easy, so it's always good to have a little bit of a reference, even if you don't go exactly off the reference. At least that's my attitude about it. So I'm just painting the sides, and I'm going to leave that part in the middle blank because it's going to be the river. Yeah. I should do that. Stylized sideways cat time. Nobody would buy that. In my experience, the things that people don't buy are the things that they think they can make themselves. So I have a feeling that this silhouette will not sell very well, but that's okay. I didn't spend that much money to create it, so it does not matter. Although people bought my silhouettes before, so it doesn't mean it won't happen. Let's just wait and see. Sometimes I buy them if I give them I've done things in the past like a deal, like 2 for 5, 2 for 10 type of thing, and they just grab whatever they think is prettiest. So that's still a possibility. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not yet. I still have to do my price points. So much like this one, I'm going to paint the sky blue and just leave the rainbow for the lake in the middle, which wasn't really in the middle, but it's in the middle now, and I can't do much about it. I don't like center compositions, but a lot of people really do. So I will let the people decide. All right, so now I'm going to paint the sky blue, because skies are generally blue unless they have a sunset. But I'm just going to make and then I'll put like pink clouds in the sky or something. And then I also did like a little outline on the snow, so it's not just like white, and then so people can see that it's snow, like kind of like a barrier of ice or something. Did a little bit over here too. I prefer winter scenes to like anything religious, but it's okay. Some people prefer the opposite. It's all in a matter of taste. You know, that's the original quote for "The customer is always right." It was taken out of context many years ago. So it's called what the original quote is: "The customer is always right in matters of taste." That's what it is. It's not for everything in the entire universe. And unfortunately, customers don't believe me, but it's true. Look it up. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty. I need to extend the lake a little bit. That shouldn't be too hard. All right, hang on. I need to play that song because I can't handle it. I don't know if I can actually. Not while also. Oh my god, people. Okay. All right. Yeah, I won't, but I'll play it later. I'll just anticipate it because it'll stop my video if I play. Well, not on the computer. It won't stop the live, but I don't want to. I don't want to miss anything, so I'm not going to play it. Where's Brandon when you need him? He would burst into song for something else, get my mind off of the song. That's what Brandon would do. All right, so now I'm going to extend because it looks like this now. So look at the Rainbow Road, or it's supposed to be a lake, but whatever you want to interpret it, that's fine with me. I am for free will. And then I'm going to extend the top part so it reaches the back of the snow. And now I'm going to paint some pinky clouds on the top. Pinky clouds. Some people have suggested I do cloud shoes. I don't think people would actually buy them, but I know how to make clouds. I don't always put a lot of effort into clouds, but I can do it. I can make effort into them because clouds are pretty. I was like, what kind of emoji is that? And it was just like a water drop on my phone screen. All right, so there's a little bit of clouds in the top. Not great, better, decent. I think I want to highlight them with some white. I put a moon in the background on one of them, but I don't think I'm going to have room. I could try. There's a helicopter outside. They're either transporting somebody to the hospital or they're searching. Sometimes the searchlight comes on, but 9 times out of 10, it's an airport. It's a hospital transport since I live very close to a hospital. right. So there's the snow, and now I just need to add trees. Trees. There's the hole again. Make it upright. There we go. I'm going to put it here. First tree here. I've been listening to audiobooks while I paint recently. I'm on my... when I listen to audiobooks, I will tell you I do kind of prefer nonfiction to fiction. But I am listening to a fiction one right now, and I just finished the Stephen King fairy tale, and that was a long-ass book. I hate to give Stephen King 4 stars, but I just couldn't. I was driving home, and I was already stuck in traffic and not thrilled about being there, and then they're like suddenly the narrator's like, now there's one more thing I need to do, and I was like, oh my God, why? Just end the story. He's really hard. It's hard to end the story, I feel like, but I don't want to badmouth the King. It's just... that was actually my first Stephen King book and I knew personally that I didn't think I would have the attention span to actually hold the book in my hand, whether it was on Kindle or not. So that's why it was an audiobook. And I think I want to do that again for it because I really love the movies. And but I'm going to need a better attention span. I know, Maya's asleep. She's asleep on the chair right behind the computer. I don't know what prompted her to be so good tonight, but apparently she's fine with me painting right now. She's all curled up. So I'm painting the trees green. Painting the trees green. There we go. There's one tree, one clouds, one moon or sun, whatever you want to call it. I didn't put the trees in the background, but I'm going to wait until the trees in the foreground are done because it'll be easier. I'm all about making things easier for myself. Sometimes I paint like a line in the middle, like that, right there, that one. And that way I know how tall I want the tree to be. I mean, it could always go taller, but it's better to have like a little bit of a guideline. And then I just sort of, like a Cupid's arrow, I just sort of put lines at the bottom until it reaches the bottom. And I make it expand. I don't know how to explain this. I start with shorter lines up top, and then I make longer lines going towards the bottom. This is basically a tree, one of the evergreens, if you don't want to be too detailed about it, which I don't usually, not very often. I also wanted to do some poinsettias. I forgot about that. I was thinking about just doing landscapes for this one, but I do want to do some poinsettias and maybe some snowmen. Mistletoe might be fun. I still have the one I did for Moore was a lot better, or was it? No, the one I did for myself was a lot better, I think. But I have this advent calendar where I painted poinsettias on the back. It was a wooden one, and then I did the same thing for Moore's display, and I think she tried to sell that once they were closing, so maybe they did sell it. I don't know. I should have bought it, but I knew I already had one at home, so I didn't. I should really try and sell that, though, the one I have, because I don't use it. Think about it. Maybe for my next craft fair. All right, so now I'm going to do the second tree, and this tree is going to get cut off by the edge of the circle. I know. She probably didn't know I made it, to be honest, because I remember She was just going through displays before I quit, and she was just like, keep that one. And I was like, yeah, you better keep that one, bitch, because I made it. Oh, good. How old is she again? Hmm. Nice. Brandon's niece is 9. 9's a pretty good age. It's fun. They're like still kids, but trying to be grown ups. It's kind of cool. Although my heart is always with teenagers. I like to work with teenagers because they seem like they know, like I've done it before, and they just seem like they have it all. They don't know what they're doing or what they want to do, but they think they want to give off the illusion that they do, and it's fun. And they're sarcastic, and that's my favorite. If I was ever going to work with kids again, I'd want to work with teens. I was kind of looking at this one job opportunity for working with kids, and they said that you don't have to actually have a teaching degree or anything. They'll train you, and it's just like teaching kids how to paint. And maybe I'm just afraid of the commute being too long. I don't want to go to Virginia or anything. If it's still available in January, I might apply. But I think maybe I should really stop hopping around and stick to one career. I don't know. I never knew what I wanted to do except be an artist. I think about teaching at like Muse Paint Bar sometimes. They're always hiring, but I just can't stand up there with a microphone. That's so hard. I'm trying to get used to my voice in terms of YouTube and all that, but man, to stand up there in front of a crowd and just talk to people, I don't know about that, man. I don't know if I could do that. They also have to be like, "How you all doing?" And they're like, "Yay!" And then I can't hear you. Oh God, no, that's not for me. But everything else I could probably do in terms of teaching people how to paint and all that. All right. So I was doing this one, it was the rainbow I started, and I made it into like a little rainbowish snow scene. Can't go wrong with rainbows. At least that's my opinion. Honestly, I just paint rainbows because I feel like they're not boring and I like them. I just like to look at them. People always tell me I should paint what I like, and I don't want to because I want people to buy it. But hopefully, stuff that I like also aligns with stuff that other people like. And if not, then I guess I'm just the weirdo, the lone weirdo artist. Mm-hmm. All right, so that one's pretty good, I think. And I still have this goal of 5 ornaments, so I've done half of 3, but I want to get there's 2 more solid colors I haven't, gradients that I haven't done yet, and I'm going to use this painting that I did for one of the references, probably this one. That would make the most sense, this bluish, purplish one. And I'm going to sell that at the festival this year. So the first thing I got to do, it looks like, is make the river in the middle. Oh, thank you. I will definitely check that out after I'm done here. So I am going to do a stream in the middle. I want to do the outline of the stream. So hold on, let me move this so people might be able to see a little bit better. And there's I don't know if you can see it. There's the stream. So now you can't see my artwork, which is fabulous. Okay, so anyway, that's the stream. And I'm just going to draw that squiggly line in the middle. I don't really love it being in the middle, but you do what you have to sometimes. Because I'm very much against center compositions. I think it's better if they're asymmetrical because it draws the eye around better. At least that's what I was always taught, and now I just can't get. You know, when you just get taught something and then you just can't get over it. I don't know. That's me. I feel like I'm disrespecting all my art teachers by doing this, but please don't come back from the grave and haunt me, Mr. Sporny. Rest in peace. I think Mr. Barnes is still alive though, so he probably won't haunt me. He's probably just relaxing, doing nothing, enjoying retirement. All right. So it doesn't have to be exactly like what I did before because it never is. I can't do the same thing twice. so I did that, and now I'm going to do the snow that's around it, very much like the one I just drew, just slightly different because the moon's going to be in the center. Bill, does your daughter like Taylor Swift? I have a couple of tickets to that movie. It's an IMAX. It's kind of either, I would like to see it, but if I have to see it alone, it might be strange. And I could use the money, so I wouldn't mind selling the tickets. But if I can't find anybody to buy them, it's fine. I can just go and enjoy myself, I guess. Having very expensive place to put my purse. Whatever. It's my fault. I really should have double checked with the other person before I bought the tickets, but oh well. I would ask my friend Michelle because I saw her at the concert, but I don't think she is a Swiftie. I think it's her husband, which is really hilarious. And I'm not going to go to the movie with her husband. I think that's crossing the line. I don't even really consider myself a Swiftie. I just like her, kind of. I like the concert. I like the set list, and I like her. I like her music. The reason why I don't consider myself a Swiftie is because I know somebody that is beyond, like, just nuts, and I don't want to be that person. I think Angela knows who I'm talking about. All right, so in this case, it's fine that the lake doesn't come all the way up because there's going to be mountains back there. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough space, but I'll try. And even if I don't have enough space, it's fine. I'll just do something different and just use this as a reference, but not an exact reference. Mm-hmm. I know. I just can't now that I know the extent that she goes to honor Taylor Swift. I just feel like, yeah, I'm not that bad. But it's fine. Whatever makes you happy, you know? All right. So now that I've done that, I guess I'll do the moon first to make sure that I have enough room for that. It's going to go over the hole, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. So it's just a circle. And one of the ways I like to do moons and suns these days is like add like lines around it. So it's like showing that the light is giving off in the sky. I don't know how to explain that. It's just radiating light. I just like the way it looks. So that's what I got so far. Looks like one of those, they called them what, reinforcers that reinforce the holes in notebook paper. I always thought there's a lot of words like that in the English language that I think are, they sound more important than they actually are. I feel that way about taxidermy. Like, oh, you're stuffing dead animals. Okay, why does it sound so official, you know? So I'm just putting little radiating lines around this moon. So it's giving off light and drawing the eye around to the sky a little bit more than usual. Kind of cool. Not as much as I wanted. I kind of wanted it to be blended into the background some more. All right. It looks like a Wi-Fi symbol, but I don't care. Maybe I'm just so excited to have Wi-Fi back. That's it. Something else I would always endorse is Waterloo. Sparkling water, it's the best. There's nothing else better than that. Not a paid promotion, but man, that would be a great paid promotion to do. I would be so happy and I would get Waterloo for life and I would love that. In a perfect world, you know? Yeah. Maybe that's why people want to go to the moon because the Wi-Fi is just incredible on there. I'm adding a little bit of mountains in the background. I probably won't put it all across because I am going to add some trees. So pretty soon that Wi-Fi reception thing won't really matter because the eyes will be focused on the trees. So I'm going to add a trunk. I want to add the trunk way down here because this is going to be a tall, tall tree. So way towards the bottom. It might actually blend in because I just painted that white part. So see the old wet on wet technique. Moon cheese. I wonder why nobody talks about that anymore. It used to be a big joke about moon cheese. Nobody ever mentions it. Are we just not supposed to make jokes anymore about the moon? It's all got to be very serious. So I'm painting the tree. This tree on my canvas is a little bit misshapen. I wasn't really the happiest with that tree, so hopefully I can make this one a little better. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with these ornaments. These are a lot easier to paint than the last ones I attempted. So Might as well just keep going with the winter theme. Maybe a couple of like fall ones, see it, or like I still have the birthstones, but I'm not really sure I'm going to finish them all. I might not actually include them all, to be honest. I think the birthstones kind of ran a course. I'll have to think about it. I don't know, but I definitely want to do the winter Christmas themes. So let's get those done first, and then we can think about personalization stuff. If I don't end up using this cage, I guess I need to find a place to store it. I think I know where to store it, but there's like a little storage facility in this building. But I also, it's just a shame that I bought it. But we'll see. We'll see. I have a lot of easels that I can display paintings on, and I just didn't think about the fact that most of them are really small. But I just thought it might look better on the cage. But I'll think about it. I'll try to put it together, and then once I look at it, maybe I'll decide then. My dad's like, did they tell you the dimensions before you bought it? I'm like, of course they did. I don't have that spatial reasoning. I can't figure it out until I actually see it. So I'm not worried. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. So that tree's not too bad. That's my tree. I don't know if you can even see it. And then I'm going to paint another one, or at least two more. This one in the back doesn't really have a visible trunk, so I don't need a visible trunk. I will put it here. I wonder if I should paint the one in the foreground first. I don't know. Let's just go with it. Probably not. Usually you paint the background first. Isn't that usually how it goes? Almost to 2 hours. Pretty happy with my work so far. It's been easier since I don't have a cat climbing all over me. It's amazing how that works. All right, so there's that tree. It's a little misshapen, but I can fix it. I'm not going to perfect the colors because I'm just going to add snow anyway. Although I did want to add some black to make it darker. The one thing about fabric paint, especially the one that I use, that I just thought of out from your question like a while ago, Angela, is fabric paint is actually kind of expensive, more so than actual, like, I mean, Liquitex is really expensive too, but if you buy the basics, it's not that bad. But this, like, these are like $6, $7 a tube. Usually $6. So if you want to get all the colors of the universe, yeah, that can add up. But I guess if you use coupons, it's not so bad. I guess compared to Liquitex and especially the ones that are in this kind of tube, like I used this not long ago, but I usually use like a little bit at a time. This is raw umber. I'm sure this was more expensive than a tube of fabric paint, so I guess it's whatever. The colors I use for fabric paint the most are probably black and white. And then, like, I heard there was like a blue paint shortage this year or last year. I don't remember, but like, yeah, I went nuts and I bought all the blue I could see. But I never really felt the effects of the shortage personally. But Maybe the companies did. I don't know. But there's always been a shortage of cerulean. They've been running out of that for years. So it's hard to paint it without painting the entire tree, but I'm just gonna see what I can do with it. It's a little wet. My brush is a little bit more wet than I would like. Oh well. Yeah, that's where I started getting the fabric paint. And I remember I was going to teach a class on it at more, and when I added up all the materials, I'm like, oh God, is that really how much it is? Like it was going to be like a $50 class. Like the materials alone were going to be $50. And I was like, oh God, maybe I should rethink this whole thing. So that's why I didn't end up teaching the class. But yeah, it can add up and get be kind of expensive. But I just like the quality. I like the product. So and like one tube usually lasts me a pretty long time. I don't squirt a whole bunch in there on my palette if I can help it. It just depends on the design I'm doing, I guess. There we go. Trees don't have to be amazing. They're just trees. Happy little trees. Hee hee hee. All right. So that's done. And I kind of want to add some rocks in the middle, just like in this painting that I have. Rocks. And to do the rocks, just mix some gray. Maya's snoring. She just couldn't care less about what I'm doing today. She just is exhausted. It's hard being a cat. Yeah. How can you be a painter without a Bob Ross moment? I mean, I think it's unavoidable. All right, so there's a couple of rocks. And hold on, let me hold it up so everybody can see. A couple of rocks in there, and I'm going to add lines in the middle that are white to make the stream look like it's actually doing something instead of just lying flat there and doing nothing. Because who wants a stream that does nothing? Not me. It also is reflecting the moon. That's another reason for the lines. And I need to add snow on the trees. A little bit of snow. It's cold in here. I don't know if my air conditioning is still on or not. That would be something good to find out. I hope it is because it was really hot today. At least I thought so. I was sweating. I can't tell if I was sweating in Kohl's because I was like, I don't want to spend this much money, or because I was hot. It was funny. Like, I'll show you the screenshot later, but I was talking to my friends and like the ones that I went to see over the weekend. And I told them, I was like, yeah, I just bought 3 things from Crayola. I exercised a lot of restraint. And then I bought 2 bras. And my friend was like, Crayola bras? And then she's like, do the points end up like crayons? And I just laughed forever. But I did not buy Crayola bras. But if they made Crayola bras, I would probably buy it. It would be fun. All right. So, oh, I'm not quite done. Sorry. I thought I was. All right. So this is mixed with white. Get a little bit of blue in the snow so it's not just like white and doing nothing for nobody. I guess I should probably sign these if I'm going to do so much effort into them. There's a lot. I have a bad habit of not signing some of my artwork, especially if they're shoes. I should sign them. I think Tori's the one. Sure. Hold on. I got a text. Let me answer real quick. All right. Looks like I have plans tomorrow. Exciting. Which is good that I painted these on stream then. I have an appointment on Friday. It's on Friday evening. And I don't know what I'm doing over the weekend besides prepping, but whatever. I am just so proud of myself for getting through the week. Even if I know it's a weird thing to say. I'm proud of myself. I'll just say that. All right, so now, oh shoot, I put green in there. I did not mean to put green in the moon. Oh well, moon is green. All right, so now let's contrast and compare, shall we? I'm putting this over here. That's the original, and that's my ornament. Look at it all, woohoo! That's exciting. I like to make replicas of my own artwork. It's fun. All right, so there's that. I have one more, and then I have to do the other sides of the rest of them. Okay, and I have one more hour to go. What would I want to do with this one? Don't know. I do not know. I know that the background is not right. I need to why did the red like chip off or something? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't on there right to begin with. Maybe it was too wet. Certain colors are thinner than other colors. Yep, matching set. Oh, and the other thing about fabric paint, and I don't know why this is, I've never figured it out, but especially tulip fabric paint, it shimmers, all of it. At first I was like, oh no, I got the glittery kind. I didn't mean to, but they all shimmer, especially on fabric. It's fun, but it's also strange. I don't know why it happens. There's got to be a formula, like a reason for the formula or something. All right, it's a little bit better. What to do? Should I just paint like a big old hill and put a snowman on it or something? I guess that's fine. I don't know what else to do. Let's see. So I don't really want to do another silhouette. I'm not really very happiest with the silhouette, but maybe somebody will buy it. I don't know. So I'm going to put a snowbank, and I'm going to put it on a hill. Snowbank. Just making things up as I go along. Got paint on my shirt already. I'm a little disgrace. Painting my brush all over the place. No, I don't usually use fabric markers. Fabric markers tend to bleed through no matter what it says, or they tend to dry out really fast, and the colors aren't. They're not rich enough for me. So I don't even bother. I'd rather paint. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people that do it, or they use paint pens or something. They like that. I don't really like paint pens either. I like them I was going to bring a couple because to the festival in case somebody wants something personalized, but that's the extent of what I'm going to do with them. I don't want to because I don't want to bring all my paints there. Then again, like a lot of people don't like who are serious painters. At least I came across it in college. Like they don't like acrylic paints. They think it's like bubblegum pop type of colors. And I'm like, no, I love acrylic paints because they dry fast. And yeah, they're bright colors. I like bright colors. I don't really like oil painting that much. I learned how to do it with my teacher's formula, and I don't know if you caught it, but my teacher was Stan Sporty, and he is dead. So his formula for my oil painting is like, I think his daughter tried to take over the company, but like, I'm sure it's not the same. And um, in short, I don't actually know how to do oil painting with any other type of like mediums other than the sporty medium. So that's fun. That's like a good reason to take a class, I guess, but I just don't care enough. I think I'd rather do acrylic painting anyway. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm just painting some ornaments. I'm doing some winter themes because duh. Why would I do anything else? So like all the other ornaments I did, I was just like, oh God, that is so smart. Angela's like, why didn't you do any winter themes? Duh, of course. I just wasn't in the winter mindset yet, but I'm there now. Now that it's October. Painting the snow and it's got a little pink tint, and I'm fine with that actually. I think it looks kind of cool. I guess fabric markers are good for children, but markers in general I don't really like. I think like they color, it's just hard to color with markers. I'd rather color with crayons. I like the texture. Actually, the reason why I like crayons is usually the reason why most people don't like crayons. It's because it doesn't give you like a solid color. But I like that. Running out of white. Might need some more white. I know about you. All right. Well, there's only like 1 hour-ish left, so you guys can see my pretty face. And because there's no cat here, and I feel a little bit guilty, so at least maybe looking at a person would help. I did like a little on a hill snowbank, and it's got like some pinkish hue in there, and I kind of like that. But the only reason it has that pinkish hue is because the paint in the background is not dry yet. The silhouette I'm not really very crazy about, but it was easy to do. So, and I'm trying to meet my goal of 5 ornaments done by tonight. So, you do what you can. Okay, so more white. I think I'm gonna either put a tree, like not an evergreen, like an actual, like with branches, or a snowman on there, or both. Probably a tree would be great. Good enough. But I put it down this end so they'll have more room for it to, branch out. I have a tree that I did over there just like this, or sort of like this, but I wasn't really planning on copying that exactly. I was just making it up as I go along. So now that Brina wants to go shopping tomorrow, I need to actually remind myself to call Staples to see when the hell I can pick up my cards, please. Because come on now. Oh, shoot, I did this wrong again. All right, well, that's fine. I will fix it. It's just gonna make it great for a little bit. I keep misjudging where the hole is, which is that's what he said. But anyway, like the place for it to hang, and that's why I misjudged it. But That's okay. I fix it. Don't eat gray snow, kids. It's not good for you. Okay, so I want the tree trunk to be straight up and down, not on a slant necessarily. And that's what I did. I drew this line to make sure that I know that that's how straight the trunk is, and then I will put the stump in. My spatial reasoning is not what it could be, but at least I can paint. I'm very thankful that I am artistic. I don't know who I would be without this. Like this is my entire personality basically. And every time I've tried to do something else in a career or anything, like I always art gets in there somehow. So like when I worked at physical therapy, I decorated the office, and I also made Halloween costumes. I wonder how they're doing this year with their Halloween costumes. Um, and when I very briefly worked at my last job, I painted stuff for the office. I did like 2 little apple paintings, which I think I'm going to sell at this. And um, you know, I was inspired to do a little bit more food paintings, but I never got around to it, and thankfully I did not. So because I don't work there anymore, and everything else I've done, yeah, like I worked at a group home for kids for the troubled youth, and I did art projects with them too, taught them how to paint and stuff. So it just always comes back to it, and I can't help it. And I think it's just this is what I was born to do. So why fight it? And of course, when I worked at a craft store, there was always art involved in that. Worked at Home Goods. That was like, actually, I was able to be more creative at Home Goods than I was at AC Moore, which is bizarre. But yeah, it was merchandising creativity. And everybody's like, "You're so good at that," and I'm like, "I know, but God, it's hard on your joints to walk around all the time." I could always go back there, though. I know that he would take me back in a heartbeat. I just, God, I don't want to. Think about it. All right, so I just put like a little tree right there. I'm not really a big fan of how thick the branches are, but I can fix it. And the trunk seems, especially the roots, it seems a little bit like it's falling off the hill, and that's not fun for anybody. I might be running out of steam. Actually, I can feel it. It's weird when you can feel it, especially now that I'm now that I've been medicated for a long time, but now that I am more aware, like in terms of making art, like streaming helps me personally because I feel more motivated when I'm talking to somebody else and to just like continue. But I can definitely feel myself running lower on steam. What time is it? Yeah, 9 o'clock. That makes sense. Gotta get up early tomorrow. I need to start exercising again. Definitely slacking off on that department. Where were I able to be? Oh, you mean Home Goods? Because even though AC Moore let me do some displays, but it was like there was always a time limit to do it. Like Diane would say this expression called "Don't wait for the paint to dry." So she was like, "I need it now. I need it quickly," and that was hard. It's hard to create on a time limit. Some people can do it really well, and others, and I don't always function that way. Um, so I was able to do that, but like I also wasn't able to do it all the time. There were times that she's like, "Nope, I need you up front. I can't have you do the displays. We're gonna have Henry do it or something." And I was like, "Oh." But at Home Goods, it was my job to do like merchandising displays, and like so you what do you do like I think I've explained this before, but anyway, at Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Marshalls, all of that, like they don't get planograms sent to them from corporate office. Everything that you see in that store, in each individual store, is like designed by a merchandiser in house, and that's what part of my job was. Is just to arrange objects on a table or on the shelf to make it attractive to buyers, and that's how I could be super creative over there. It was just hard after a while to lift things and walk around because I'm getting old. I had to have surgery because I tore my meniscus, and it's just never good. They thought I was good at cash office too, and I probably was. I don't think I can remember how to do that now. I don't know. It was very simple, but I don't want to be taught by the person that can't do it again. So yeah, that part was fun, but it wasn't always that. Sometimes you had to rush to register. Sometimes you had to, and I know that I'm never gonna find a job that's like it's only doing what I want to do because I like not even painting. Like I don't always do what I want to do, but I just I don't know. It was hard. It was hard to just stop the creative process and go up front to register. I was just like, oh God. I always hate when I have to stop what I'm doing in terms of the creative process. Stop, you have to go to work. Ugh, that's so annoying. I should have had Allison cut my hair while I was in West Virginia. I need a haircut. I just want my bangs cut. I'm trying to grow out the rest of my hair. All right, so now I have this tree here, and I think there needs to be more in this picture. So I could add, I don't know, like a sled. I have to look at a picture of a sled. I don't know if I could do a sled without looking at a picture. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So let me do the backs of some of these, like this one that I finished because that one's completely dry. All right. Trees. All right. So there's one up there, one down here. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I would like it to be close. Putting a little stump. And I think I'm going to do my trick with drawing the line because I'd like to know how tall I want it to be. So I drew the line coming out of the stump, and that's how tall I want the tree to be. I don't think I can stream on Fridays, but Wednesdays are pretty good. I could probably stream on Mondays. I could do Mondays and Wednesdays. I should probably do at least one weekend day, though. Maybe a Sunday or, I don't know, maybe a Saturday night. I should also stop neglecting TikTok because they're pretty good to me. And I can stream on TikTok one day and stream on YouTube another. That's an idea. Like I streamed once at my desk just painting like a piece of furniture that I bought. Not a furniture, like a thing on that you hang on the wall. And everybody's like, "What are you doing? What's that?" And I was like, "Really? You're interested in this?" Like I wasn't doing anything. And so I don't know. It's a different world over there on TikTok. But I like both crowds. Both crowds are fun. All right, so there's one tree, and it's more or less standing up straight. More than I can say for now. It's not. Never mind. It's on a slant. Oh well. Nobody's gonna care once they hang it on their tree. I'm not gonna fix it. Forget it. Forget it. All right. Why is that? Okay. So now I'm gonna put the other trunk of the tree over here. These trees are gonna be kind of close together, but I don't care. Diane's the one who got me that home goods job. She like looked at what she was doing and she's like, and she knew that I would be perfect for it. So I am grateful about that. I just don't want to go back. I can't do it. It's just so hard. It's not hard. It's just very physically demanding. I would definitely lose a lot of weight, I'm sure, but oh God. I don't know if I can do it. I have to really think about it first. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Like TikTok, it's the algorithm or something. Like I think I just said this before, but like basically when you're scrolling on TikTok, you could enter somebody's live if it's on your for you page, and you wouldn't even like without even trying. And if you want to stay there and watch it, that's up to you. And you could also scroll on past. And some people stay and some people don't. And it's whatever. But you know, you meet a lot of interesting people. I wish YouTube worked that way. Maybe they're gonna try it because I know that they're pushing their shorts big time, but I don't know. Maybe YouTube's just different. All right. Oh, my hand's green. Huh? Maya's awake. I wonder if she's gonna come up here. She's awake. She just woke up. Sleepy kitty. Just gonna prepare for the possibility of her coming back. Because I see her, she's staring right at me. She's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get up here. You just wait. I can see you. I know you're staring. Don't think I can't see you, Missy. I almost named my Wi-Fi after her, but I decided not to do it. I've always named my Wi-Fi after cats, but I spent like a weekend researching puns, and I named my Wi-Fi fo fum. Like Wi-Fi fo fum. I spelled the blood of an Englishman. Where you going? Oh Lord, she coming. She coming. Maybe she can get herself around here. Yeah, say I'm here. I'm here. Please pay attention to me. Please. I am desperate for attention. Yeah, I know. You're right here. Hi, Maya. Hi, Maya Bear. Hi, sweetheart. Such a good girl. Did you have a nice nap? Are you enjoying showing everyone your butt? Maybe not everyone wants to see your butt. Maybe they'd rather see your face. No, I know, kitty kitty. You're a good girl. You're a good kitty. Oh goodness. Can I help you? Man, Maya Bear. What's the matter, honey? Yeah. So talk to me, Mama. Listen to me. Maya's here. She rubs her face on me when she wants me to pay attention to her. Yep, she knows. She knows exactly what she's doing. I know she does. She does this when I was on Zoom calls too. Every time I'm on a Zoom call, she just like parks herself right in front of the camera. My butt is starting to hurt from sitting. I need new chairs. Big time, but that's just something for another time, I suppose. Right, Maya? Why are you messing with my ring light? Why? Why must you mess with the light? All right, I need a snowman, right? Yeah. Can I help you? Are you in my way? Yes. Why would you sit right there, right in my way? Is there a good reason for that? I don't think there's a good reason. Listen, Swishy Tail. That's another thing I was going to call my Wi-Fi is Madam Swishy Tail, because I call her that sometimes. But I thought that would be strange. I'm happy with my choice. I just have to remember to scroll all the way down for my Wi-Fi name. It's not because usually it's my one before that was Cosmo, and that was my old cat. Can I help you? I don't want you to rub your face in my dirty water. It's not fun for anybody. You're such a fluffy girl. You're so fluffy. Yeah. All right, see ya. She graced us with her presence. She's gonna go eat some snacks. God. I have like a half hour. I don't know if I'm going to meet my goal today, but that's mostly because I spent a lot of time on the detailed part of the painting. So it's not like I wasn't working. Ow, ow. I know about you. Oh, shoot. I'm not the happiest with two of them, but it's fine. It's okay. Can't be happy with everything. Nothing's perfect. And I can always add on to them later. Doo-doo. Giving this snowman a carrot nose, which is really thick. It looks like a duck. The snowman looks like a duck. I made it like a bill. All right. Guess I'll make it blue on this side. Why not? Blue scarf. All right. So I have one ornament done. There's one side, there's the other side. Pretty good, pretty good. At least I got one done. One and done. Quack, quack, yeah. I should make a snowman duck. I would love to build a snowman this year in general. All right. Start this side. Do snow. Or should it start here maybe? I just drew a line where I wanted the snowbank to start. It might be a little, actually it is. It's way higher than the other side. So let me fix that. So, because that's going to be weird when they flip it around. So let's do this. And what's this side? This is how I measure. This is like girl math, you know. That, oh, that's bizarre. So it was crooked before. Yeah, I don't know, man. All right, let me do this. That's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. I just can't decide. Hold on. I can always make it higher. Can you take me higher? Yes, I want to build a snowman. Papa, can you hear me? All right. Do, 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 do. All right, so I did, this is just like a white stripe, but I figured out how high I want. It's not going to be the same on both sides, and I guess that's okay. It's fine. If they don't like it, they won't buy it. But I do need to fix the snowbank a little bit. Or maybe I don't know what I need to do. Who knows? I get texting on. Toot toot. Toot toot toot. All right. This one's gonna look a little strange, but it gives it character, I suppose. I suppose. I'm gonna send you all the TikToks that I've been singing. There's only two, thankfully for you, but I'm gonna send them both so you know the context of what I have stuck in my head right now. Oh, the humidity. Oh, yeah, I am definitely losing my energy, sadly. But I think I made some really good progress today. Better than I had before, because the other I could tell I wasn't into the ornaments I was painting before. I wasn't just not doing well. I just didn't feel inspired, I guess. But sometimes it happens. Nobody's fault. I don't really love this, but maybe when I add stuff to it, it'll start coming to life. But right now it looks like a rabbit or something. Got about a half hour before I'm going to stop the stream. Until next time, I'm probably not going to finish my goal. Next time I have to have a smaller goal. But I thought I could do it because in most cases I probably could. But I do it, but I don't know how much time I've worked. Usually my limit is about 4 hours before I start to not be able to focus, not be able to function. But that's when I'm like at peak for like the start of my day. So 24-hour stream, God, she does those things all the time, and I don't know how she does it. I don't think I think I'm too old to do those things. I need my sleep. I also need my privacy. I can't be on camera for 24 hours. It's completely nuts. Why do people want to? Why would you want to do that? But maybe if I get high enough one day or drunk, that's a not drunk, high, then maybe it would be a possibility. Drunk would never work. I have these gummies that they're called boosts, and they do give me some energy, and I have like a ton of creative, but I don't want to be awake all night. So I have to choose wisely with when I take those, but I do like them a lot. They're probably my favorite I've gotten so far. My friend Elizabeth like took the ones I don't like that Katie gave me. They're from Massachusetts, and like the only reason I don't like them is because they just put me to sleep. And she likes them because they put her to sleep. And I'm like, it just takes some NyQuil. But okay, all right, if that's what you are into. So I gave those to her. It's fine. All right, let's paint the sky blue. Blue. I also don't think I could talk for 24 hours. I would need a lot of water, a lot of liquids. My throat is way too dry. I don't know how people talk that long all the time. I could definitely work on these on Friday since I have that late appointment, so I don't forget to do it. Probably go over to see him after that, but or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Things are a little interesting right now, to say the least. But it's good. I mean, I'm happy with our relationship at the moment in terms of our friendship. Like I feel like I'm not as nervous to do weed and arts as I was before, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Because things seem to be going pretty well. I'm nervous in general, but I still feel like it's going to be okay on next Sunday. All right, I need more pink, but I don't want to squirt out more pink because I don't want to waste it. So what is a girl to do? Could I do it with this little No It's Dry? For crying out loud, let's just use this pink. I'll use the lighter pink. I'll go back over it with the darker pink later. Because if I squirt it out now, when it's only like about, I'm at 240, so I have like 20 minutes till the end of the stream, then I'll just waste that paint. And I don't want to waste paint. Can't afford to waste paint. I can use this red to make the pink darker. I'm very good at mixing colors. It's one of the things I think I do very well. And there's people out there that don't know what to mix, and I'm like, oh, well, isn't that kind of obvious? But it's not. I forget. Like there are people who don't know the same things that I do, and Emily at when I worked at physical therapy used to say that all the time. Like I used to be like, I would ask her some question, and she was like, "Of course," and she's like, "Oh wait, I forget that people don't know the things that I know." I would ask her a question about like something physical, like about your body or something, and she would be like, "Oh, I need to remind myself that other people don't know things that I know." So it's a good lesson. Oh, I miss that job so much. I loved it. I'm sad. I miss the people. Oh well. C'est la vie. I don't miss all the people, just the people in my office, I guess. I like them. I miss Emily and Sarah. Sarah was a really good boss. I gotta hand it to her. I need to ask her if she'll subscribe to my YouTube. She might. She's nice. Emily, I can ask, but she will probably forget. Michelle already subscribed. And Anna, I don't think actually subscribed, but I did ask her. Oh, I don't know about you, bitch. I hope the fuck you do. All right. We're getting there. We are getting there. I might finish 2 tonight. The goal was 5, but I finished one side of 5, so that's not nothing. I always used to think when I was in school that if you got a 50 on a test and that means you got half of it done, it should be worth way more than an F. Like, what the hell? That's ridiculous. You got half the answers right. When half of something happens in other like places, it's not like great, but it's also like, oh, you're halfway there, you know? That I always hated that in school. I was just like, but I got half of it right. Why should I be punished for getting half of it right? That's what I don't understand about the grading scales personally. But thankfully I'm not in school anymore. At least not in that kind of school. Think about going to school. I could take a class or something. See what I can do with it. Don't know what I would take a class in. I'm still thinking about medical billing, but I'm so scared that I'm going to mess up. But I would like to do something that would guarantee that I could have a remote job because I did like to work from home. See, 50 should be like a C because C is half. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like if you do that whole test and you get half the answers right, don't you, isn't that like, I don't know. I always felt like I deserved more credit for it. But maybe that's why I didn't do very well in school. I did okay. I'm no genius. That's all. All right, we have about 15 minutes till I have to end the stream because I'm tired. I want to eat a cookie and I need more water. But I will definitely be back next Wednesday for another live stream at 7 p.m. Going to try and do some, like, arrange another time that I can stream consistently. Might be an afternoon stream. It might be a morning. I'm not really sure. We will find out. Or, I could just start streaming every day like he does and see who comes in. I don't even know how that happened, how he found Long, but he found him. I guess I would have to do some hashtags or something to get people to notice me. That's another time, another day to focus on that. Yeah, I know. But I still think I'm right. I think it should be C's for getting halfway. But the thing is, they don't care what my opinion is, so I guess it doesn't matter. And wouldn't the school prefer that people were on the honor roll, Like, doesn't that make the school look good? Like, why would you just change your grading scale? Duh. That makes people happy. Everybody can be happy that way. Yeah, Reddit might help me a little bit. I did promote it on Reddit a little bit, but not great. I just asked them for advice for a first video and I still didn't get any subscribers, so maybe I'll get subscribers if I actually promote it. We'll see. I'm just an artist. I just paint things. Sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I mess up, and then I also have this cat that gets in the way. I don't know why I was talking like that. All right. Looking good, looking good. Not looking the same, but who cares? What's the fuck? Oh, these seem to be green. Whoopsies. Let's make them lighter green. It's too light. What did I do on the other side? Yeah, those are dark green. That's where I'm going to Michael's and Home Depot. Hopefully getting my business cards from Staples, or else I will have to release the inner Karen in me. And you know what's more dangerous in my opinion? The Karens that have worked retail, because at least we know how to play the system. So I'm like, okay, well, I know exactly how to do this. I know how it's going to hurt you. So you play by my rules or we don't play. I know surveys are a big deal. I just gave like an excellent survey to my guy that came to do the Wi-Fi, but he was great. And I know that surveys, I know from working at Home Goods mostly, that when you do a survey for any company, it doesn't matter. It has to be an excellent score or it won't count, or it'll count, or worse, it'll count against them. That's how they work. That's what happens at Home Goods. It has to be completely perfect score or it'll count against them. And I think that's ridiculous, but I that's why I know, like, I know that if somebody asks me to do a survey, I know exactly how to answer it. But yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works for just about every retail company. And people don't want to do that because, nothing's perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. Like if I was going to be really scrutinizing like he came almost right at 12. My window was between 10 and 12. Maybe that wasn't, but he was just so nice. And I couldn't do that to him. I was just like, okay, well, I'm just going to give him a great score because he was good. And it's not his fault. There's probably traffic out there or whatever. But yeah, I think it's so ridiculous that retail does that and all companies do it. So I finished another one. That's one side. That's another side. Here's a cat. Here is a cat. She's here. I don't believe I'm going to be able to finish another one. I don't know. Brandon wants to go to Home Depot. I don't know what we're going to get, to be honest. Oh, you just stuck your tail in my ornament. Grr. You need to be more aware of where your tail is. You need to be more aware. All right. So I think I might have to end the stream here because Maya's in the way. And I don't think I'm going to be able to finish another one. But I did two. Yeah, she wanted to say goodbye. She said, this is her butt. And she said, this is the end. The end. I'm pretty impressed with what I did. Pretty proud of myself. And at least with 3 of them. There's 2 of them I'm not really great. I don't think that this one is that great. I think I could fix that and make it better. This one, I don't love it, but I could add more to it and make it better. But the other 3, I think I did pretty well. So then there's this one. That's pretty good. I need to do the back side of it. This one is done. Maya's done. That one, that side, and of course, oh my gosh, Maya. Oh my gosh. She's all up in your face, and this is the other one. Oh gosh, she won't let me show you. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll put that on someplace. Maya is here to say goodbye. She's all, I've never seen her like right up in the camera like that. That's really funny. You're so funny. Yes, you. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to my stream. If you're new here and you're watching this playback, I am streaming every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. I have not worked out my other streams just yet, but I definitely will be consistent streaming every Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. And I hope you will join us. And when I say us, I mean me and this furry beast right in front of me. She likes to be part of everything. She is the center of attention. Aren't you, Maya Beer? Yes, you are. All right. Bye, everybody. Actually, you know what? Maybe I said I was going to do 3 hours and I should just wait it out. It's like 2:53. I did start early, though, so I don't know. But let me just wait it. Just I almost stopped it. I don't know. All right, no, I'm going to stop it. It was almost 3 hours. Okay, Maya's here for everybody to see. Aren't you here? Say, look at my fur. Say, I'm beautiful. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Say hello to everybody. Yeah. Say, no, I'll do what I want. Say, I'll do what I want. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end the stream. See you later. Thank you for stopping by.